Nobody's in the Discord, but we gotta hop in there anyway. Obviously, my internet should be fucking perfect. Uh, Good morning, evening, good evening, everybody. Um, we got 40 people here. Let's hurry up and get the intros out the way, or the shout outs. Um, so I'm gonna make sure I do that real quick before I start to talk. Let me give you guys the rundown.
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
Jed.
hey, you're in here. Okay, hold on. Let me get this out the way real quick, Rick. So I can't cover the Summer Games Fest today because I work. I work from 5 to 1:30. If you guys didn't know my schedule, and that is Monday through Friday. By the time that I get home, it is the next day about 2 something in the morning. So when I do get home, I'll be able to play a little bit of Ratchet and Clank. I will be capturing it in 4K. Okay, so that's how that's gonna go. Tomorrow, even though we will play some Ratchet and Clank, I probably might not, I don't know, play it seriously in the way where I'm going to try to finish the chapter or level or something like that. We might be messing around with photo mode and stuff like that. It will be a part of our normal layout like this. So won't be 60 frames per second, but it'll be 1080p 30. So I might do the fidelity mode because I'm going to stream here. Um, Most of the stream tomorrow will be covering any of the big news that drops today about the Summer Games Fest. Again, I apologize that I won't be able to cover today because I have work. I'm building up my sick leave. I have a day worth of sick leave that is for a special day. You guys know what it is. Summer Games Fest is not that day. We're waiting for that day, and when that day comes, I will be here with you guys. Don't worry about that. We will be covering the Xbox and Square Enix live streams. Sorry, I will live stream a special Sunday show at 1 o'clock instead of 2 o'clock this Sunday, where we will be, we're going to cover the Bethesda Xbox showcase, then Square Enix's showcase is at 3 o'clock. So, normally PlayStation Legion Sunday show is like 4 or 5 hours, sometimes 6 or 7. So we'll be live long enough to cover it. And then obviously on Saturday, which is now going to be known as the PlayStation Legion Gamecast, we're going to feature Ratchet and Clank. So I'll be making a decision between today and tomorrow if I want to stream it directly from the PS5 to give you guys the 1080p 60, or do I want to stream it using the setup from the laptop. Again, I have not had a lot of problems with the PS5 visuals fucking up the laptop, but there has been a couple times. Like the most recent is when I activated the ray tracing 60 frames, and then activated the 4K 60 on Spider-Man Miles Morales, and it's fucked up. So again, these games are made for PS5, not for PCs. Even though this laptop is the price you pay for this shit, or even build a PC, is supposed to be handling everything that the PS5 is putting out, but it's not. And one more update: the All Black is not this week. All Black is actually next week, which is good. So Monday, I'm supposed to be getting the All Black PS5 digital panels, and then at the end of next week, I'm supposed to be getting a black PS5 controller. For some reason, Amazon sold out of the black PS5 controllers, even though I had it pre-ordered. So I have, well, shit. Sorry, I don't think I've taken it off my cart, but I have already pre-ordered the all black PS5 controller from Best Buy. They said it's coming in next week. So Monday I have the black panels, and then I have the controller. I'm not gonna unbox them separately. They're gonna be together, and also supposed to be doing something with the mic. I got some other PlayStation related stuff as a part of the upgrade, which will also be visually, not just quality. I've talked to the graphic designer about a new profile picture, and I've talked to the PlayStation Legion about a brand new PlayStation Legion logo, which will be very, very similar to the controller. But what I want is characters around the controller. Um, so I've been talking to the artist that did the other artwork that I don't normally use a lot. I've also been talking to the artist that does the artwork of the face that you see. So all upgrades should be done before July, so not bad on that one. Um, again, we're gonna still do a lot of PSN cards, but we're gonna only do a test today. So I wanted to get all that out the way. And let me get the shout outs out the way. Sorry, Briggs, for making you wait a little bit longer.
No, you're all good. You're all good.
Let me get a PSN card real quick. PSN card 20. Okay. So let me go do the shout outs, and then over the next hour and 30 minutes, I'm gonna drop a code in the chat. First come, first serve. I'm not letting you know when, but yeah, I want to thank everybody that is here. Shout out to Jamar Bates, EDM Gamer, Anna's PlayStation, Civil How 9000, Cooper Clips, Verge Brizzle, OC Reed, Gregory, who else? Gamer Goon. Always glad to see you here, bro. Now you know it's fucking serious. Spartan. We're gonna talk about your logo. I've did some other logos yesterday. I completely forgot about you, but I got you. Nelson Gaming is in the building. Rec is in the building.
For the Spartan nigga.
Oh yeah, there he is, Spartan. Yeah, because I was messing around with these new fucking designs I got, these furry designs, and made a PC Master Race on to see if anybody was watching. Somebody's probably watching. Okay, man. We on that shit, right? Let's get started. Spartan. My boy Adam never joins around this time. He doesn't join at all during the week. But he's always absorbing information. He's always giving us information. And one thing he said last year, and he has been saying since last year, that Xbox will come out with some sort of dongle, aka a stick that you click into your TV where you won't even need an Xbox, and that, you know, that's the future of Xbox. That was the future of Xbox. Now it seems like they have fast forwarded.
Oh shit.
So what I'm confirming to you guys now is that they're going to have the TV app, which Adam predicted, and it seems like it's happening a lot sooner than we thought. They're also gonna have a stick, kind of like hey Briggs, what's that stick that the Chrome stick? What is that shit called?
The Fire Stick.
The Fire Stick. It's gonna be similar to the Fire Stick, where you ain't even gonna need an Xbox. You just get the stick.
Yo, that's dumb.
So, as far as the Project Xbox that we had planned on this channel, it is probably the biggest waste of money to spend $500 on a 12 teraflop system that you really don't even need. Because
say it ain't so.
I'm not. I wish I was joking. And this comes right on the backs of Ratchet and Clank coming out tomorrow. Like, it's kind of like, hey, we give up. That's how it looks to me. It's like, hey, we give up. We can't compete. However, in an interview today, Phil Spencer confirms or claims that he's bringing out higher quality games than the competition.
That's funny to me. That's funny.
That's what he said, bro.
Yeah, this is what he said. Let me bring it up.
Phil Spencer said that.
Let me bring it up.
Yeah, read that out for me.
He said in the article, we simply put out more top quality games in front of more people than other companies.
Okay, they better.
But when is the last top quality game they put out?
Here's the War 4.
And wasn't that like over a year ago?
No, yeah. What came out? 2019, I think.
You said 4, but I know you meant 5.
No. It came out 2016. With my bad, I'm bugging.
Yeah, but he says that they put.
What about 5? You talking about 4, not 5, right?
4.
Well, why are we skipping 5? We can't count 5.
I don't think that's higher quality. I just think it was a better game. But higher quality, no, Gears 4 was better.
But
Quality.
between Gears 4 and 5, was there any other games like Forza? Did we count
No.
any of those?
No.
Because those
Everything
just,
else was a 60 under Metacritic, dude.
well, but we don't count Forza because it's just annual, right?
Right.
That's
But the
what
thing,
I was telling somebody. I don't know who the fuck it is. I was like, this shit don't even got a story. We can't really like. It's gonna get a good score because it's a racing game. Who doesn't like racing around an open world? Like,
When this nigga coming over here, bro? I've been waiting for this motherfucker for the longest. Yo,
I'm
Chief,
not. Who?
I'm talking about boss. I'm trying to see when he gonna come over here.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
but basically, Phil Spencer stated that they put out more top quality games than anyone else, than PlayStation, than Nintendo, than anybody.
But Guilty Gear Strive just launched yesterday. Final Fantasy is out now, today. Ratchet and Clank comes out tomorrow. And we can't think about the last top quality game they put out within the last 6 months.
They haven't. Everything else was dog shit. That's
So
what
why would he sit up there and lie?
Because that's all he does.
He lies all the time. He lies all the time.
Okay, so let me get to a statement I said in the chat. I'm upset at Square Enix, and I want everybody. Let me make sure everybody's here because I don't want to repeat myself. Okay, we got a super chat. Let me get that, and I'm just gonna talk about Square Enix. It's not a good thing for Square Enix. If I was to play this game because of what I just dealt with, I would give it a low score because of what I just dealt with Square Enix. So I'll let you guys know about that on the other end of the super chat. $4.99 super chat by my boy Game Over Brian. He says, what's your release date controller for Best Buy pre-order? Both my release dates are 18th and ready for Black Panel from D-Brand. Yes, so my controller is also coming on June 18th. And as far as the D-Brand, it's coming on Monday. So I believe Monday and Friday? Yeah. So I get the black panels on Monday and I get the black controller on Friday. So, you know, I'll probably show off the box, but I will not unbox it. I want to unbox both together. Actually, I might unbox both together and the mic. So it all really depends on how I want to have this shit set up. I want to do a big unboxing. Like this is a big thing, all black. So that's gonna be next week, but obviously I'm gonna have Ratchet and Clank to play, Final Fantasy and shit. So what happened with Square Enix is that they did not use the crack. 1 second.
The cracking, the decompression.
Oh yeah, cause Final Fantasy 7 remake is 81 gigs.
I hope that's not what he about to say, because if so, I don't give a fuck. My boss gonna come over here or what? Because if he don't come over here, I'm supposed to wait. What he got? I hope he bought me something. Good.
I don't know what he's about to say, but yeah, Final Fantasy 7 didn't use it cracking. It's 81 gigs, pretty much the same as the PS4 version. So I think it's a little bit more than the PS4 version because of the DLC. But other than that, yeah.
But yo, I can't believe Phil Spencer said that shit. Oh my god.
Yo, this man has nerve.
No, he's just an idiot. Like, dude, what top quality games have you put out? Like, come on now, don't say that shit. You put out more top quality games than any other company.
But now you know. Now you know what he just did. Let me explain what you just did. He just put his whole entire E3 under a microscope.
And also True Witty. This makes me think, if he thinks that these games that he's putting out now are top quality, they're going to keep on putting out these quote-unquote top quality games.
Hey, can I interrupt real quick? I just want to get this out the way. So Square Enix pisses me off because I owned Final Fantasy 7. They never let anybody know that if you own Final Fantasy 7 on the PS4, obviously you're gonna get the PS5 upgrade for free. But they did not let them know that you have to pay $20 for the new DLC. It's not included. Now, they made it seem that it was included because they didn't even give me the opportunity to pre-buy the game. Like, they didn't have a pre-order for the DLC related to the PS5 version of Final Fantasy VII Remake. So
Jay, they didn't say, but but people knew that you had to pay for it because it came out before.
Exactly. But they never gave me the opportunity. I would have gave them $20. That's not what really pissed me off. What really pissed me off was that they didn't use the compression technique. And the only reason why I'm late today is because I wanted to try to give you guys some gameplay related to Final Fantasy VII Remake for the PS5 with the DLC, but the game itself is 80 gigs. Now, this is not even the craziest thing. I took a screenshot. I'm going to share it with the PlayStation Legion chat on a PSN. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is 33 gigs. That's less than Ratchet and Clank Shit. That's less than everything. It's less than Spider-Man Remaster. It's less than Spider-Man Miles Morales. It's less than every fucking game that has recently came out. How? You use the compression technique, Insomniac, but Square Enix doesn't? How you gonna partner up with PlayStation and not even use the fucking feature?
That is true.
80 gigs. I talked to you, True Witty, about this yesterday. I talked to Games for Eternity yesterday. I'm outraged at the fact that third-party developers, specifically the individuals that want to team up with PlayStation for timed exclusivity games, don't use the features. I don't want PlayStation gamers bitching about how much space they have on their fucking hard drive if it's in concern to a third-party developer that refuses to use the technology that's available. If they want you to fucking keep spending over 100 gigabytes on their games, that's them. Get mad at them. Don't get mad at PlayStation. Get mad at them. 80 gigs. PlayStation exclusive for the original version. PlayStation exclusive for the PS5 version. 80 gigs. Why? Insomniac could do it, but you can't? That's bullshit, man. 33 gigs for Ratchet and Clank versus Final Fantasy at 80 gigs.
And you know what, Jay? It was also 80 gigs for the PS4, so it didn't really change.
Okay, let me read this super chat by my boy OC Reed. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Halo Infinite gameplay shows Microsoft doesn't understand what quality looks like. If gamers didn't made fun of Craig Infinite, that game would have been out in 2020 already. Yeah, and I kind of wish we didn't bitch about the Craig shit. And we only bitch. You want to know what the secret about Craig? Like some of the panel knows the secret about Craig, and I talked to Adam about this. I think it was Monday night at work or Sunday, and it was they tried to make the game look cool by meleeing the brutes, and they wanted to show the fact that you can knock the helmets off of the brutes. So it was scripted in the gameplay that the person playing the game would do melee attacks on the brutes to knock off their helmets. But I don't know if the person that was playing the game was told that they did not design the brute's face well underneath the helmet. And that's the only reason why we saw how bad the game looked.
And Jay, it's not when we see it Sunday, it's not going to look any better. You're going to see.
I hope it does.
No, we're not. We're going to see a little bit more polish. That's it. We're not going to see anything drastically different. We're not. It's going to be the same game through and out. It's going to be the same game.
I want everybody to really understand when you're messing with third-party developers, for whatever reason they don't want to use the technology. This is similar to the cell processor. People bitch and moan about it, but when first-party developers started to use it, their games look better than anything on third-party level. So I think that if you have this technique and you can save gamers space on their hard drive for them to buy more games and have more games available to play on the PS5, you need to do it. Insomniac, again, 33. Guys, if you're on your PS5, I'm sending the screenshot now, and I'm gonna read it off for you guys too, because I think it's important. So, actually, I'm gonna put it up on screen. It's really easy to do this, but let me go get this real quick for you, and this will be right here because I have it highlighted. And I'm gonna share other pictures because I just want to. Okay, yeah, let me get that one and let me get this one. Okay, so I don't have to share it anymore. And then
Yeah, dude, it's just crazy to me because after looking at the Ratchet and Clank screenshots, I'm just like, third party has to do better, man. They have to do.
They
better
gotta do better.
It like Insomniac is so ahead of the game. PlayStation Studios are so far ahead of the game. You know, it's just
Okay, so if this screen isn't big enough for you guys, I'll go to a bigger screen. So please in the chat, let me know. Again, my boy Lansville Paul is back in the building. It's been 8 billion years since I saw you. Welcome back, bro. Welcome back. Just let this shit load up real quick. I don't know why it's taking so fucking long. Okay. So here we go. We got some games on my hard drive, and I want you guys to see what these games are. So, Returnal. Okay. I'm about to get passionate because this is some factual shit. Ain't nobody talking about this. Returnal is 55 fucking gigs. 55. Ratchet and Clank is 33 gigs. Insomniac not only made their game so high quality that it's off the charts, they are using the Kraken suppression technique so well. I am fucking blown away. Returnal, 55 gigs. Ratchet and Clank, 33 gigs. Ratchet and Clank is less gigabytes than Destruction All-Stars. Destruction All-Stars, 34 gigs. Ratchet and Clank, 33. The Kraken is real. And I do believe the farther we get into this generation, first-party developers are going to use it very well. This is just insane. That is insane, bro. What's going on, Ice Queen Gaming?
Grenix will have to put on a patch.
I don't see them doing it. I don't see them doing it. But we talked about this yesterday. Sony, if Sony has to buy them, if Sony has to partner with them in order to smack them in the face and force them to use this technology, then that's what I need Sony to do. Because what happened with the game on the PS5 being 80 gigs is unheard of. There are, like, Demon Souls, we already know has higher detail than fucking Final Fantasy. I'm sorry. I don't have to play Final Fantasy Remake on PS5 to know that Demon Souls looks better. And they're sitting at less gigs. We looking at Demon Souls at 53 gigs versus Final Fantasy at 80 gigs.
Sackboy is at 31.
Sackboy is at 31 right here. So the only game that's lower than Ratchet and Clank is Sackboy. That's the only game that's lower than Ratchet and Clank. That is fucking embarrassing. That is embarrassing, bro. That's just embarrassing, bro. Insomniac, not only with the quality of their game, but using the Kraken suppression technique to save gamers space on their hard drive. And then on top of all of that, I'm trying to, there's a lot of people that have the game already because they got the physical copy, they got it early. But I did see somebody's video. They said when you're in the nefarious nightclub and the music is pumping, the music matches the pattern of the haptic feedback. So
Yep.
And it's just like they use every single feature of the PS5 in this game.
And again, Jay, they're just getting started.
This
They're
is
just-
very similar to Astrobot, which a lot of people don't really give a lot of credit to. Astrobot is only 10 gigabytes, right? 10.99 gigabytes. But the amount of content in Astrobot, you probably would think it would be higher. The quality that they put into the game consoles in Astro's Playroom, as well as some of the other things in Astro's Playroom, it being 60 frames per second as well, it should have been a lot more gigabytes. But using the compression technique, they only got it down to 10.99. I'm sorry, I'm not understanding how Final Fantasy is 80 gigs. Well, never mind, my mistake. Final Fantasy is not 80 gigs. Final Fantasy is actually 90 gigs. So maybe
Wait,
I
how
should.
much is how far is DLC?
The DLC is like 8 gigs.
The fuck?
So you mix with Final Fantasy at 80 something and then the DLC at 8 something, then you're looking at 90 gigs. Final Fantasy 7 is almost 100 gigs. So the thing about this is, I was not capping for Final Fantasy 7 again because it didn't matter to me. I want to play the DLC, and after I play the DLC, I'm uninstalling the game. I'm not, and this is, we were just talking about Battlefield off air yesterday after the stream. Again, I had one fuck up, but if I would have stayed on, it would have got better because I didn't have any more fuck ups with the internet. So I was like, let me go late today, as well as let me see if I can download Final Fantasy. Lo and behold, the shit just never fucking completed, and I found out it didn't complete because it was 80 gigs. Again, everybody, you go put your game over here exclusive for 6 months, a year, I don't give a fuck. Use the technology. It's right there, bro. They acting like that shit is fucking hard. Y'all better be scared. Y'all gonna have 1,000 gigabyte games when you're messing with third-party developers if they don't use this technology. Don't be mad at Sony. They gave them the fucking tech. Everybody else using it.
Especially Square Enix, they got it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. That's
Square
bullshit
Enix
right
know
there.
better.
Square Enix was the
Square Enix
first
know
they gave it to. Like, literally, the first third party they gave it to was
Bro,
Square Enix.
Battlefield is about to be like 200 gigabytes, bro. After
Wait a minute.
all the
Remedy
DLC.
did that shit for Control already.
Huh?
Remedy did it for Control, so I don't see why Square Enix didn't do it for this game when they did it for Outriders.
Sometimes the people you
Wait a minute.
expect to do shit.
They
is
did it
just
for Outriders, though. So, that's kind of weird.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna play the remake. I'm gonna download this shit. I'm gonna play the remake. I want to see why is it 80? Why is it 98?
I'm playing it right now. It doesn't look that much higher quality though. The
But
graphics is better, yes.
That shit
But
just
that's
told
just
you
resolution.
fucking shit.
That makes no fucking sense.
That's just resolution though.
Yeah, that's
No
it.
fucking sense.
So to me, that's probably like the settings was really high quality, probably. Because think about it, when they redid God of War 3 on PS4, you see it look the same. Because it already looked good. So they probably like, all right, we're going to do the little shit that, you know, the resolution is higher, but the shit that we got to fix, like the doors and the frame rate, would be increased. That's probably what they did.
It's just I'm looking at this shit, and I'm looking at this shit, and it's just not matching up. So can I ask y'all a question?
What do you want now?
Why do I have 2 Returnals on my fucking game console?
Oh, one's just a soundtrack. It's
Yeah.
just soundtrack
No,
and
I
stuff.
actually have 2 Returnals on. Like, I have the soundtrack, but then I have 2 others for Returnals, both for 55. I'm not gonna delete that shit because I know if I delete it, that shit's gonna just
No,
delete.
it's a mistake because I also have 2 Fortnites on there. It's a mistake.
No, we know you love Fortnite.
No, it's not. It's not correct. It's not correct.
It's not correct. Okay,
Hey, why do you
No.
even have Fortnite on your system?
because Fortnite is the
Hey,
best,
Mel, please.
one of the best games in the world.
Like, fuck.
That's what it is.
No, honestly, it's actually not actually.
When are we hopping
truly-
back on that shit though, True Woody?
Never.
Oh, probably never.
Tomorrow?
On you. Stop.
that whole DC thing is actually kind of I don't like how it looks. I'm like, what the hell?
You don't like Superman? Well,
No, I like Superman,
well,
but
Superman doesn't like you.
The-
How about
the-
that? Hmm?
and then they always try to use that freaking laser beam on my. I ain't with it.
You gotta get with it. This right here is just fucking crazy. We know Returnal should be less gigabytes than Ratchet. We know, like, look at this, guys. We know Returnal should be less gigabytes than Ratchet. We know that.
But it's not.
But it's not. We know Ratchet and Clank has way more detail than Returnal. We know this.
We also know that Insomniac is good at using every PlayStation type of technology.
Let's go back to my boy Spartan. Let's give him a W, bro. You get a big, massive, a legendary W because
What?
you said that they better than Naughty Dog and everybody else, and you was just 100% on that. Fuck that.
I'm telling you, bro, they the only ones who
You
really
just-
look.
They better. They the
They
best.
only take advantage of every PlayStation tech. Guerrilla Games
What's going on,
really
Cedric?
really just started. So when I said yesterday, like on the roundtable, when I said Insomniac is better than Naughty Dog, think about it. If you're able to put out more games and take advantage of the system in a faster time than any other studio while retaining quality and performance, you are a better studio. And I kept telling people that Insomniac is the better studio. I kept telling niggas this. I've been told y'all.
Insomniac has always been a better studio to me. What the heck?
Bro. Naughty Dog would just
That's not unknown.
no, because people still talk about as cap and shit, bro. Like when I say something better than
No, Insomniac has always been better to me.
yeah, like bro, I've been telling niggas, bro, like when Resistance and all that mature ass story and all that versus Uncharted, yes. That shit, Resistance, compared to
I thought Square Enix was supposed to be using the haptics for Final Fantasy 7. They said that. There's no haptics in
I'm looking at
this nigga
what is
is
this?
better than Naughty Dog that y'all don't give credit, like Insomniac. And Guerrilla
Yeah, and I
Games.
know. You know what pisses me off, and I said this to Adam too. They chose they were supposed to be what you call it, Resistance worker. They wanted to make it, but Sony chose Naughty Dog over Resistance. I'm like, yo, what the?
They did. And I
Yeah.
feel like the same shit with I think okay, I'm gonna kinda do like a reach here, right? I think the reason they did not greenlight Days Gone 2, cause that shit would have like a survival type, multiplayer type setup. I think Factions is gonna be its own game like that. Honestly, I think that's why they didn't. Oh shit!
Oh, let me
Yeah,
get
that's
Juan.
why-
Let me get Juan M with a super chat. $2.99 super chat from my boy Juan Jim M. Sorry. Did you say when they are releasing the Battlefield beta? No. They would probably give that information out this on the 13th, which I think is this Sunday. When they actually show gameplay. What we just saw was cinematic cutscenes or whatever.
The beta gonna launch when I say so.
I'm cool though, cause that beta gonna probably be over 50 gigs. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to match this shit up, guys, because what I'm looking at does not make sense. Everything I'm looking at right now doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense at all. It just does not make sense, bro.
Percentage of the compression though. I think they'll probably do it after lunch. Remember, Square Enix always been backed up with shit from last gen started.
I'm telling y'all, small games could cost a lot. So when y'all seeing Spider-Man, don't count out Spider-Man Miles Morales. Spider-Man Miles Morales is a technical marvel with ray tracing, 60 frames, all of that shit. Like, that shit's supposed to cost way more than fucking 39 gigabytes. We know this. But they got better. After Spider-Man Miles Morales, they got better with the compression technique. How the fuck?
Easy, you use it. Remember, they made it for both Spider-Man games.
I know, but damn, bro.
Keep in mind, The Last
Bro,
of
I
Us.
still,
They need to
Yo, I
release
swear.
them and then buy them again for more money. They deserve
I
more
swear.
money from Sony, bro. They deserve more money.
They're getting it right.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I had to back out of the system and actually check to see if I'm playing the PS5 version of Final Fantasy VII, bro, because it doesn't look no different.
Told you that's a PS4 version.
See, that's the thing. The only way you could play the DLC is if you download the game. That's how to get you. If I could play the DLC at 8 gigabytes, then I wouldn't be bitching right now. But I had to download the 80 gigabyte remake of a game I'm not even gonna give a fuck about playing right now to play the DLC. I don't like that.
What's up?
What's going on? I'm just
They
bitching
need
about
to send out a
people
patch
not using that shit.
ASAP.
They're not gonna patch it, bro. It's a third-party developer. They're not gonna patch in the compression technique from a third-party developer. They're not. Look at how they treated PlayStation 3 with the cell processor. They never wanted to learn it, and they never did. I don't see them like if they didn't learn it now, they're not patching that in. I have never saw a third-party developer patch in the compression technique to save you gigabytes on a game that is already on your hard drive, eating up majority of the space. I don't see that happening, True Woody. I don't see not Square, not even for
they already did with Outriders.
I don't see them doing it with this. This should have been day one. This should have been I shouldn't even be bitching about this today. This should have just already been in the works. 80 fucking gigs, bro. How is no one bitching about this?
That's because I haven't made a video. I haven't made a video.
I'm about to take some screenshots. I'm about to just blow fucking Square Enix shit up, man. Cause for real, man, like they on some stupid shit right now.
Trust me, no, they need to patch it. As I said, they need to patch it.
We got 10
This is not-
hours
this is
until
not
I can
acceptable.
play Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet
You know
and
what?
Clank.
You was talking about the same thing yesterday.
All right, you're doing too much now. Stop dissing this fucking game. now you
You was talking about the same thing
We're
yesterday.
gonna play me some Ratchet and Clank when I get home from work. Hopefully I got energy, man. I'm gonna make energy.
I'm at work right now on the phone, and my boss lady right next to me.
Yeah.
He like, this lady was like, "Why you gave me a ticket? Cause I can. The fuck."
Well, why did you not give Square Enix a ticket for wasting
Because
90 fucking gigabytes of my hard drive space?
Why didn't you give them a ticket?
Yeah.
Because that's not my job. That's for you to do, bro.
Well, I'm giving them motherfucker a big fat ticket.
Now she upset. I'm like, what
And
she
that's
thought
gonna
this?
take away $90 fucking million of their fucking revenue. How about that? I bet they won't do that shit again. If Sony fined every developer that didn't use their fucking compression technique,
I have no
I
game.
bet they would. No, I bet they would use that shit.
No, we would end up like Xbox. Them niggas would be like, oh yeah, we all
Oh,
to
yeah.
Nintendo.
I apologize, guys. We're supposed to be talking about the death of Xbox. Sorry. Let's get back on topic.
Wait a minute.
So Xbox has no games, and nothing else is new in the universe.
Apparently, Phil Spencer thinks though he has the best game.
When was this? When was
Oh man.
What?
this? I remember that
What?
shit.
Oh, I also want to let y'all know, outside of Battlefield obviously costing over 100 gigabytes on your hard drive, look at Final Fantasy and look at Battlefield. We already know that shit's going to eat up everything. The game will be $70 on PS5 and Xbox Series X. There has been no word of this game going to Game Pass, even though every major fake-ass Xbox fanboy insider has said that it was going day and day on Game Pass.
It's definitely going to Game Pass.
Huh?
It's going to Game Pass.
When? Day and day?
Oh, probably.
Eat that. You gotta eat that W or L. Come on, give me a statement. Day and date on Game Pass?
No, but I'm a smoker.
Yeah, because
L.
that shit's that's expensive. They need to make the money because there are people saying, nah, I'm not buying that shit for $70 only online. Like me personally, I don't even play the campaign. But I ain't paying that much money for the fucking multiplayer.
Yo,
Like,
you want to hear?
Nah,
Yo,
I ain't doing that.
JayTech.
Hmm?
You want to hear me? Yo, I hijacked the police car. You want to hear the siren?
No, I don't want to hear that shit.
Watch this.
We gotta stay focused on
Oh.
Xbox being the best
Watch
box.
this.
That's nice. Xbox will be built into TVs, Xbox branded streaming devices announced, and obviously apps. So this is all what Adam said. I know that King Thrash said it. There was some other people on his roundtable that said it as well. But this
Martin
was
said-
supposed to be the future, though. Like
What?
the future of Xbox, where they just get out of making consoles.
What? Lane Pass?
Well, yeah, Game Pass and not like developing apps and solutions, right? For them never to have to for anybody to never have to need an Xbox console.
Oh, xCloud. Too,
Yeah, all of that. But they introduced it today. Like,
Yo.
no one needs an Xbox, and I'm not being a crazy fanboy. They are developing methods for you not to need an Xbox.
It's only two, but you know.
I mean, so was Sony. So did Sony. Yes, they did. With the creation of PlayStation Now. About 4 years ago, when they had it everywhere, just like what they're doing. But they specifically made sure it was an older line of games that were available on that service. After they pulled back from expansion, that's when they put the newer line of games there. And if they was to decide to expand again like they were, you would have PlayStation Now on a cell phone, on a smart TV, and have the ability to play PS4 and PS4 and some PS5 cross-gen games if that's what they want. But it does send a horrible message. Messaging is key. It's key to survival. It's key to success. It's key to failure. And the message right now I got today, which we weren't supposed to be even talking about this for the next 4 years. The prediction that Adam gave and many other people said this would be in the future. So obviously they are looking at the Xbox Series X as a financial failure.
Funny wrong.
And the S. And we know that there's still Xbox Series X's in the stores and on a marketplace. We know the same thing could be said for the shitty version, the shitty little brother Xbox Series S, still available in most retailers.
Bro, like relax.
So it's not selling. And they're like, they got this future mindset fast tracked into today. This is not future. Oh, it's future next month or it's next year. No, motherfucker. This shit right here was supposed to be 4 years from now. And they're looking at Xbox, the console, and the gamers. They're like, nah. Y'all are not making us enough money. We need to go bigger. We can't make the money off of you guys because you're not giving us none. So now we got to put an app out to get more people on this shit. We need to put a fucking a Fire Pro Xbox Game Pass stick out. We just need whoever, wherever. We need you. Because these fanboys on YouTube, these fanboys on Twitter, they ain't giving us the money we need. We need other people. Please buy our product. Please. That's how it looks like to me right now. They're desperate. Why wouldn't they be? You got a fan base that ain't spending no money.
They made sure they didn't have to spend no money.
Gamer Goon with the $2 super chat. Xbox Green Stick. Possibly. It would be a funny name. They might call it the Xbox Game Stick or the Xbox Game Pass Stick. Game Pass app.
Direct stick.
How can you
Egg stick.
How can you do something like this, Spartan, before Sunday? Isn't this a big announcement that you could have saved for Sunday?
No, because that's how they get it out the way. So when they show us kind of like, or else they actually have something bigger to announce. I mean, like, they did announce shit in 2018 and in the studios, and then they had a lot of the third-party deals in the games and shit. So Microsoft has done that before. So either they got something that's actually worthy that people ask for, and they have something to say. If this was big news that they could drop today, they said.
Let me give a big shout out to my boy the Finest, always giving me news that I might know about or might not know about. I want to read this off. About 2 hours ago, he gave me this in a DMs. He says, Microsoft says it's already working on new Xbox consoles, some of which won't come to light for years.
When they said that?
This statement came out 2 hours ago on Eurogamer, so this is definitely
Why
legit.
they're making more hardware?
That is the message.
Man, they don't even have no games.
No, but it's not even that. It's like you just put out a message that we're moving away from consoles by trying to use our apps and sticks on TVs and like you don't need it. You already got your fucking Game Pass and shit on the internet browser. Like you don't even need You don't need an Xbox. We're in a console war, right? Or let's say we're in a console gaming community. We like to go back and forth. We can't go back and forth with somebody that doesn't even need the system.
Where the fuck this nigga at, bro?
Like this shit is it's getting boring. Like people pick fights with PC fans because Xbox fans ain't worth shit. We can't fight them. We can't fight them because they ain't ready, bro. They showed up to the battle in their fucking boxers. They don't got no armor. They don't got no weapons. They don't got shit. And then you got fucking Nintendo in the corner in the fucking diaper and shit, drinking a milk bottle, even though like 30 fucking years old and shit. They ain't worth shit. You can't go up against them. The PC fans up there wanting the games that you got. They show up to the battle looking at your sword, looking at your shield, saying, hey, bro, I want that. The fuck? Where's your sword and shield? Like, if this was the console war for real, it would just look like a joke if PlayStation was on the battlefield. Like, what is everybody else doing, man? God.
Let me a shield. Let me a sword.
The fuck is going on out here, man? Look. The Summer Games Fest, and I already let one of the persons I'm working with today, I let her know because I'll be dealing business at work. I'll be on, social media and talking to you guys and making sure I keep a good line of communication with you guys because communication is key. But I told her that if you think I was a zombie at work keeping track of stuff, you're going to see a different type of zombie today because I'm going to be keeping track of the Summer Games Fest. We're going to be talking. Chatting on Twitter and Discord. If you have not became a member of the PlayStation Legion Discord, I am begging you to help yourself out. Please get in contact with me now. I will put out a link in the chat right now to confirm certain individuals. We have it locked down. When you get in there, all you got to do is put your PSN name and we'll check it. It might be me. It might be any of the other mods. We got 8 different mods beside myself. We gonna get this shit done. Sometimes we gonna be in the chat. But if we're in a voice chat, we're talking about gaming and stuff. So it's fun, bro. We be doing shit. Let me go get the link for you guys. I'm gonna put it in the chat. But today is not the main day. And even though it's not, I hope
today's just a warm up.
I hope this warm up can warm them up. PlayStation's hot fire right now. PlayStation is the sun for this universe that we call gaming. And Xbox is the fucking moon. With all these craters and cracks. And nobody gives a fuck about it. It has no color. It's boring as fuck. At least Nintendo is interesting as Saturn. It has a ring around. At least Nintendo.
I thought Xbox
why?
was supposed to be the one with the ring because it has Halo.
Fuck out of here. They don't even deserve that shit. They the moon. They gray and boring and beat up with markings all over them. Not moving at all. Nothing interesting over there on the moon. Nintendo interesting. They got the little ring going around. They good. They got some color over there. Fuck PC. PC's not in that shit. Man, what the fuck is going on? This warm up today, fuck everybody. Fuck PlayStation, fuck PC, fuck Nintendo. This show today needs to be about Xbox. They need that much help. The Summer Games Fest needs to be renamed Xbox Game Fest. Show us what you got.
No, truly, they do need to show our.
They need all the help they can get. Sunday is, I'm letting you guys know right now, something that everybody already knows. Sunday ain't gonna do it for them. Their joint conference with Bethesda is not going to do anything. It's not gonna move the needle at all. It's not gonna get anybody excited. Let me give you guys a secret. Halo's multiplayer beta is coming out on Sunday. And then next week, Flight Simulator is coming to Xbox. That's their big shit. Flight Simulator is going to be releasing on Xbox Game Pass next week. And Halo multiplayer beta will be announced and available to play starting Sunday when they announce it. Similar to the Destiny beta that was revealed first on PlayStation's E3 stage, and then that very day we got to play the alpha. They're gonna do that type of shit. I think that that's cool, but it's not gonna fix the situation. First of all, Flight Simulator has been out for over a year, and Xbox fans are not pilots. Second of all, Halo, it's cool that you're launching their beta early, but you're still going to have to compete with Battlefield and Call of Duty, even though it looks like Battlefield is trying to kill themselves before they even show the gameplay. The gameplay better be good. Like, if that gameplay is fucking bad, I'm letting you know, like, Battlefield's going to go back in the grave for another couple years because
They
so
did it to
far...
themselves, bro.
They're doing it to themselves, bro. Now, they want $70 for a next-gen game. If you don't get the next-gen version... Huh?
Bro. With no campaign, yes.
With no campaign. So, multiplayer next-gen game, no campaign, $70. If you upgrade from PS4 to PS5, you got to pay $80. If you want to play the game early, you got to pay $100. And then you will be sacrificing a lot of space.
It's $110.
Oh, $110. Okay. And then you're going to sacrifice a lot of space on your hard drive because that game's definitely over 100 gigs.
Yep.
I don't have Call of Duty even on my external hard drive. That's how fucking big that is.
Bro, I took both of that off.
I delete both of them.
But you know what I'm going to do? For the sake of the gaming community, we're going to do more tests. So I will be downloading Warzone. I was about to call it Warframe. Why was I calling it Warframe? Well, I'm about to download Warzone this weekend, just so we can do some comparisons.
You can't.
Yeah.
You want to know
on
why?
My external hard drive, I can.
Yeah, but you want to know why?
Why not?
I say you can't? Because you would have to it would literally download the full game. If you had any of them before, it would download the full game.
Any what?
Any of the Call of Duty that actually has Warzone, it would download the full game.
Oh.
No, you can pick and choose.
No, I've actually done that before. I've downloaded Warzone, but it ended up downloading the whole game, and then you have to delete some parts of the game.
I heard of this before.
It gave you a choice of Warzone, and you can download that instead.
I'm telling you, I've done it before. I've tried myself before. I've tried downloading Warzone, and it was downloading the whole entire game.
Yeah, I think he's right because I don't own Call of Duty, as you know. I don't like any of the new lines. I don't.
No, I got it. I got it
too.
Dude,
I got it too.
So this the thing.
Maybe on the PS4 that's how it was, but on the I haven't tried it on the PS5. But the fact
on the PS5, it gave you a choice.
Okay. Well, on
it gave you three choices.
The whole thing. On the PS4, download the whole
I'm about to try to download it right now and let's just do a test and see. I don't own Call of Duty, so if this is the truth, then it'll do that. But
then you would have no problem then, because they would just download the free Warzone. But
No,
because I
yeah, it was
had
download the free Warzone. He gave you a choice.
on the PS5 maybe yes, but on the PS4 it never gave a choice. I figured it never gave you a choice.
No, he gave you a choice on the PS5.
If I remember,
Okay.
it was still a shitload of gigabytes though.
But it is a lot. It's like 100 and something gig though.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, why is it 100 gigs?
Why is a mode 100 gigs? What the fuck?
Look, I'm looking at it right now. It says 94 gigabytes.
Yeah.
Why is a mode 100
And when it downloads, it's going to want to update. So that's not the update yet.
Oh shit!
So when you download it, it's going to update itself. It's going to update again.
So people about to pay $100 to spend 100 gigs on Battlefield. Is that what's going down?
$1 per gig. $1 per gig.
Okay.
Yep.
Y'all been warned. I'm not telling y'all not to buy the hottest games. These games are definitely going to be hot fire. Everybody's going to talk about them. Everybody's going to play them, right? But I'm letting y'all know this stuff is expensive on your hard drive. People want an SSD not because of Sony's games, but the multi-platform games. I can't. No.
That is actually fact because the PlayStation games are so it's less that
I want to keep this on screen so y'all can maybe learn a lesson.
I think
I said this statement like over 10 years ago now.
If you only bought PlayStation games, Jay, this space is enough. Like, you know what I mean? Because all the games they gave you, none of them have actually touched 100 gigs.
Yeah, but I said the statement, the PS3 generation, I said multiplats of shit, and everybody hated me for like almost 10 years after that until I changed my name to JayTech. And it wasn't like being disrespectful. It was just a wide, broad statement that you can't really expect multiplats to be on a level of the exclusives I was seeing from the PS3. Like, they were just better. They were using the technology. They made their graphics better. And it's still the same shit. Like, we know everybody can produce good graphics. We have powerful hardware. Everybody should have the same dev kit. It really all depends on the capability of the studios and the developers that work for that studio. But when you have a compression technique that is open to anybody to use and you refuse to use it, like, you just doing some shitty shit. Like, you're hurting the gamer. The gamer wants to play your game. They already paid for it. But they might not have space. Again, that's not really PlayStation's problem. If everybody used the compression technique, you would have a lot of space on your hard drive for months after, like maybe even a year after the console been out. I only got to the maximum point like maybe a week ago where I had to actually delete shit. And then I looked at some of the shit that was eating up the most space. And I was like, oh, okay, that's why I'm having this problem. Luckily, Call of Duty is a PS4 game. And if I go, because, you know, I do shit that other people don't do. If I go all the way over here to the external, right? It's going to load up. If I go to the external, they're going to tell me that I have a 7.35 terabyte external. And I still have 3.32 terabytes left. I have a lot of space. I've always had a lot of space when it comes to PS4 games. I ain't running out of space for a very, very long time. I might never run out of space. Call of Duty ain't gonna make a dent. It really ain't. But there are some people that don't have external hard drive on their PS5, and it is gonna make a big dent. It's a PS4 game. It's going to make a big, big dent. It's over 100 gigabytes. I'm going to be doing a test between now and Sunday so we can get the raw number of how many gigabytes Call of Duty is taken up and compare that to Ratchet and Clank. Don't claim that Ratchet and Clank is a small game. We know it's much bigger than what it looks like. There's some people going to use the technology that's given and other people are refusing to. I don't know why they're refusing to. It's not fucking hard. They just don't give a fuck. And that's cool. But yeah, I just wanted to, let y'all know what's going on. About 4.03 terabytes of the hard drive is the external hard drive is taken up by the games and apps, and then I got about 3.32 terabytes left. Call of Duty ain't gonna do shit to my PS5 because it's not going to my PS5. It's going to my external. Plus, I'm in a need for some shooting games. I don't hate Call of Duty. It's just I refuse to buy that shit every year. And I'm definitely not buying Battlefield. This will be the first Battlefield game that I didn't buy. And I don't even play the campaigns of the Battlefield games. It's just I refuse to do that dumb shit. Good evening, Arnold. What's going on, bro? Gamer X, what's going on? Let's dive into some stuff on YouTube. As you guys know, Friday, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart comes out. If you have Sackboy, you're going to be given Ratchet, Clank, and Rivet as Sack skins. Just wanted to dive in that, let you guys know what that looks like. They did it for Celine. Celine was free. Now, I don't know if they're free because I have the game or they're just deciding to make them free. These, I think a couple of these were free too. So, I don't know if they're going to charge or whatever, but if they do charge, I'm going to buy that shit anyway because, it makes me want to play it more. I like the classic Little Big Planet, crossovers with the different PlayStation characters. That's dope. So I know where we're at with this Xbox shit, but where do we go from here? Like, they're telling people publicly you don't need our system, even though we're going to keep making systems. Like, where do we go from here, guys? Anybody know? Hello? Oh, I'm here. I'm about to say, the internet ain't fucking up again.
No, we here.
Okay, so where do we go from here? Y'all motherfuckers quiet. Y'all don't know where we go?
Where's it going for real?
Like, Xbox is telling people you don't really need their system because they're going to give you access.
Because Jay, they're gonna put Game Pass on everything, Jay. What the heck's that sound? They're gonna put Game Pass on everything.
You know what, Jay? That's not for us to figure out. That's for them Xbox boys to figure out.
Well, I mean, the only thing PlayStation fans need to do when you come into contact with an Xbox fan is just laugh at them. Don't take them motherfuckers seriously. Shit,
Okay,
you can block them motherfuckers.
Spartan knows where
if
we
you
go
want.
from here, JayTech.
Huh? Oh, yeah, you know
Spartan
everything.
knows.
Tell me.
Okay, so where Xbox goes is where it was at the beginning of last year, the grave. That's where it's going.
That's
bro.
illegal.
Like, that shit
I'm
dead
not
like
accepting
dog,
that
bro.
answer. That's a fucked up answer right there, the grave.
No, I'll be honest with you, it's gonna go grave because, be honest with you, if you saying, look, remember when the Xbox One X came out? They announced that E3 2018, they was already ranking the next gen consoles with the S, right? So they already, and then they just continued the Xbox One X, right? These series ones come out, and then we're not even a year. They haven't brought out games, and they're already saying we're working on the next console. Why? But you also said earlier you don't need to buy the hardware because we're gonna have xCloud. But then you also said later this year later last year that the reason why you have an Xbox is because hardware is the key to the services. It's essential. So which one is it? That's the problem. They've confused messaging, bro. Like, they don't know if they want to have a system, not have a system. Like, I'm good. I'm just hungry and tired as a motherfucker. Hold on, I'm talking to bitches now. Oh, yeah, no, I'm just playing. Yeah, so their messaging is confusing. So where does we go from here? We don't go nowhere. What do they do?
I just checked some of the prominent fake news Xbox fanboys, and I can confirm that all they're talking about is studios, games, and rumors, which is all they talk about anyway. But
True.
At least they actually put it in their titles and thumbnails.
Yo, honestly, I feel bad for the influencers on Xbox because they honestly sometimes they low-key are telling the truth.
I
mean,
don't want to.
talking about
I mean,
Xbox.
I guess if you want to call them influencers, I just call them fucking fraudulent pieces of shit. But I mean, if that's the
No,
professional name,
but
well, you can call them
no,
influencers.
I don't even give my energy to curse them out like that. Fuck that. I think that's a waste of my time, and I think it's a waste of hours. So
Hey, but they do
I
it. They
think
do
where
it.
we go from here, man. I don't honestly at this point. I don't know. Because here's the thing, it don't matter to me. Because me, I'm not getting an Xbox. I'm getting PS5 and I'm playing my shit. So me, it's not. I'm not included in that, bro. What they going from here? Same place they went last gen. To wait again and again and again and again and again.
What
And that was
game?
7
Hey,
again. It's been 7 years since they said it.
After the 13, you gonna hear people say, "Wait to E3 2022."
I swear to God, if I hear that, wait till Gamescom, wait till Summer Games Fest. If I hear wait till E3, if I hear that shit, I'm gonna be like, bro, first of all, just sell your system and get the fuck out of gaming, bro. Because if you're okay with somebody telling you games are coming in 2014, fucking May 23rd, May 23rd, 2014, Phil Spencer did an interview and said, games are on the way, right? That's when he showed Quantum Break. So Overdrive was already out. That's when he showed fucking Advanced Warfare. And then he showed Gears Ultimate, right? No problem.
You know what's
no
sad.
first party.
You know what's sad.
What?
Phil Spencer literally said once before that they make the greatest games, and you know when that is? When he was about to unveil Crackdown 3.
Oh yeah, 2015, right?
Yep.
Y'all remember when they said Xbox had the greatest lineup in Xbox history in 2015, right?
Yep.
Me as a PlayStation owner, I felt that was disrespectful to the Xbox 360 because 2007 was Xbox best year ever. The PS3 they got destroyed even overseas that year by the 360, right? After that, the holiday season 2008, it was on fire. PS3 was on fire. But yeah, for them to say today that they have the most ambitious or whatever shit they said in the competition, and then they went after Sony for not launching games they on PC. I'm like, wait a minute, nigga. First off, they don't have to do it. They're choosing to do it just because you have a platform and you couldn't even sell your own shit on your own platform. So how are you telling somebody else about when to release their game?
But obviously, what PlayStation's doing is working for them. So why you?
Because that's the reason why. Because it's working for them. People see it as negative, but when it comes out, you don't see no backlash from it. You say, "Oh, the game flopped." You're not hearing that. Hey, do you know why?
I understand. They're like, "Oh, you have to buy the game twice if you don't want to wait."
Yeah, double dipping. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Because when it comes out, usually sometimes they have to redo the whole game. That's a new game. But y'all are the same niggas who complain about that, but what GTA 5 across 3 generations you're about to do. So I'm not trying to hear that. You're the ones who, like me, I'll have it on PC, PS3, and PS4. I did that. That's a triple dip, right? Now I don't have the PC, so and I just have the PS4 Pro. So that's one version right now, right? The problem is Sony games sell. That's the problem. There's no covering. Their games already sell on the PlayStation, right? So what they want them to do is launch day and date on PC so they can have combined numbers like Microsoft. Because it shows that when Sony just doing on the console, it sells more. It makes Microsoft look bad. That's why they coming after Sony for that.
Hey, bro, when is the Summer Games Fest? Is it at 2?
I'm telling y'all, bro, like they want to murder them.
Anybody know when that shit is? I forgot. I know he posted that shit on Twitter. The Summer Games Fest, is it like at 2 or is it at 5?
Well, I don't know. I didn't even know there was E3.
The pre-show's out right now. The pre-show
is going on, not this Game Fest.
Oh, okay.
Yo, I thought y'all niggas was lying, man. I thought y'all was lying. I really didn't know it was really an E3, bro. I thought y'all were just saying shit like rumors. It really is an E3, bro.
Yeah, they have their E3 on Sunday, and then the Summer Games Fest starts.
No,
hey, Mark, you gotta mute your mic, bro. We hearing like everything. God damn.
Sorry, you got fat bitches.
I don't care. Let me see. What is?
Oh, they went away now.
I think it's called the Game Awards, right? The Game Awards. I could have swore I was following them.
Yeah, the Game Awards. But it changed. They change their name every single freaking time. So
what? They changed their name again?
No, it's still the Game Awards. I thought they changed the name already, but they haven't yet.
Okay.
They always
I'm listening to these bitches, bro. Xbox has no games. JayTech, guess what? Y'all want to let them know the secret. Xbox has no games.
Telling me something I knew for a long time, bro.
Why they start streaming like 2 hours before? Like, that makes no sense.
No, it starts in a half hour.
Huh?
It starts in a half hour.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, it starts in a half hour. I think
okay, never mind. I didn't even know the time, man. My bad.
No. Try where the vaccine is. Yeah. Why are you just so much fucking noise? I don't want to talk.
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do today, but I'm good on a haircut. I gotta get a haircut.
The hell is that?
But I might get a haircut next week because I got them unboxings to do for the all black everything. Hey, Spot, I'm about to mute you, bro. Your fucking feedback, your shit is fucking loud, man.
I just muted.
Okay, good. Thank you. Welcome to the Summer Game Fest Kickoff Live. So I'll be keeping track of it. Let me get my socks and shoes on. I'm gonna keep track of it, but I'm gonna leave at the normal time. So I'm gonna leave in like the next 27 minutes. But let me go read the chat. I want to read the chat. Actually, I'm
also Jay. I'm thinking the one game that PlayStation might show off here, maybe that Abandoned game. We might see Abandoned.
Well, they said they want to show it off themselves on the 20th. We're getting an interactive trailer on the 20th of June. All you got.
But we could be getting something like the actual gameplay reveal. You know,
honestly, I don't think Sony's going to show off.
I mean, I agree that would be nice, but they actually said the gameplay reveal of the game is going to be exclusive to PS5 owners on their. All you got to do is go to their page on the PlayStation Store, and there'll be an interactive gameplay reveal on the 20th. I don't think they're going to waste any time showing off that. They're going to show something else off. Yeah, the developer made it perfectly clear they want to show it off that way. So, it could be a lot of things. I'm excited to see whatever PlayStation going to show. I think, it was at the Game Awards, right, that we saw Godfall. So, PlayStation, yeah. They're kind of smart on giving Jeff Keighley some things that are big, some things that are small. Jeff Keighley hasn't went back to his old ways of being an Xbox fanboy like he was on game trailers. So, they're going to probably throw him a pretty big bone because, he's been doing some good work over the last couple years. So, I believe they're going to throw him a big bone for today. Whatever it is, he's definitely going to
PlayStation is a part of the show, though.
They're definitely a part of the show. And I can't wait to see what they're going to show. I can't wait to see like a AAA third-party game that is good. Like, I want to see something good. As you guys know, if you're disappointed, I understand. WB Games will not be showing off the new Batman or the Harry Potter game or anything else that you really like. They're going to be showing off Left 4 Dead. No, Back 4 Dead. Back 4 Life. Back 4 Blood. What the fuck? Whatever. Back 4 Blood this Sunday. They're not showing anything else but Back 4 Blood. So everything else that you were interested in for WB Games has been pushed out of E3, possibly pushed to next year, because of the shakeup of the merger of AT&T owning, WB and Discovery.
That's bull.
So, sadly, some of the best shit from WB. We're gonna have to
Yeah,
wait another year.
we won't see anything else. We won't see like Suicide Squad. We won't see any of that shit. So.
Yeah. Suicide Squad was the other one. Yeah, we're not gonna see nothing from WB this year.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, Suicide Squad, Gotham. It's called Gotham. Yeah. Is it called the Gotham Legacy? I don't fucking know.
Gotham Knight.
No,
Yeah, Gotham Knight.
Oh, Gotham Knight. Yeah, we're not gonna see any of those games. We're not from them. So.
Yeah, Harry Potter is definitely on my list. Harry Potter was on my list. That was gonna be a day one. The Gotham Knights, because I'm a Batman fan, that was definitely gonna be a day one. Suicide Squad, I wanted to see real gameplay, not a CGI. This is what I want to say, bro. Can everybody stop with the CGI?
Next gen only.
I understand, but I need everybody to stop with the with the CGI. I don't give a fuck if your game is next gen or current gen. Stop. Stop it.
Right there.
Just show us what the game looks like, man.
But I think that one's further out than because if you see we got more gameplay of that Batman game, but we haven't got any gameplay of that. I think that one's further out.
Yeah, because I know, because remember when they announced it, it was like 2019, and then they said it's coming out 2022. Yeah. So I know that one's further out. So I know we're not gonna get any gameplay, but I feel that they shouldn't have even shown us that CGI because that's not a true representation.
I think they showed it to announce that it actually.
Yeah, but all you had to do is announce it. You're giving an unrealistic expectation for your game, and your game will be judged by what you just did. That's why I don't want developers to hurt themselves in that way. This is the next generation of gamers. This technology is very advanced.
They know this too. They know this too. They're doing it. They're doing it to themselves. Let them do it to themselves.
Yeah, because you look at Insomniac, and they actually have Pixar quality, cinematic quality, graphics, and detail.
But the thing is, though, they showed it off that way, and then guess what? It still looks that way.
Because it was the gameplay. Because it was the gameplay. Because they did not show CGI. Yeah. So I think developers, like, what y'all need to do is y'all can have a very nice flashy logo reveal and stuff. I'm cool with that. I'd rather that than CGI. Like, I actually like this. Sony Santa Monica let us know, hey, there is another God of War being that's in the work, and this is the title. Not showing us an unrealistic CGI that your game won't be able to achieve years later. That's not something that you want to do.
It's like a Cyberpunk,
Yeah, exactly. Your game is going to be measured up against the CGI that you also produced years ago. And if it doesn't live up to the CGI that is older than the game,
you're going to hear people call it downgrade.
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know, man. They just getting on my nerves with this dumb shit. I see Ubisoft doing the same shit. I see other devs doing the same stuff. They got to stop that shit, man. They got to stop.
They ain't gonna stop it. They ain't gonna stop
Ghostface?
Because you gotta realize one thing, Jay. Once people see that CGI, everyone's like, "Oh shit, that's what the game," and then everyone gets excited over your game. But realistically, you know that's not what your game is gonna be like. Realistically, you know that's not what your game is gonna look like.
Game Fest is today.
Yes, it's today.
It's right now.
Yes,
it's Ratchet 2.
So the kickoff starts at 2. The real shit starts.
No, the kickoff is now. Well,
I'm looking at the kickoff, and it's loading. It starts at 2. That's what the time below. It says 2 o'clock Eastern time. I am sitting at 1:40 p.m. Eastern time. So it's gonna start in 20 minutes, and then the official show, from what I heard, was starting at 5 when I'm at work. So.
You don't want to just get smooth again.
Hold on, it's gonna be an all-day thing then.
pretty much. You know.
But the conference itself is an hour and a half. They said.
That means they got a lot. That means they must got a lot to show.
See,
then.
what I wanted to do, I would have just stayed here until 3 and then called a lift. But I'm just gonna go to work at normal time because this is just the kickoff. But I'll be talking to you guys in the chat on the way to work. So y'all can feed me whatever we see from the kickoff. I would
Nigga,
expect
we
some
got 20
smaller.
minutes left.
Yeah, that's cool. I could expect I could expect some smaller base games being shown off at the kickoff. We also
that's
have to
pretty much what they're
remember
gonna show.
Jeff Keighley was tasked with the announcement for the acquisition of Insomniac. So he's on good terms with PlayStation that he could be a person that reveals the acquisition or partnership. So
Hold on. You think acquisition is what they're gonna show?
No, I don't know. No, I don't know.
No, I'm
just saying from my pattern.
As a
Yeah,
But the thing
it's
is,
up in the air. It's just
here's the thing.
he's trusted by PlayStation to drop news like that. He could drop anything today for PlayStation.
Here's the thing. Get you ready. Last year, when they acquired Insomniac, it happened during the
What was it
opening
last year?
Live Games Fest.
Shit, sorry guys, I forgot. I gotta send all
First
these
off,
pictures.
a sound that was purchased during Xbox Game Showcase in 2019.
What?
No, not Xbox Gamescom showcase. No,
That's when
that was the Summer Game Fest, bro.
that was the summer.
Yeah, it wasn't last year. It was the year before when they got.
2019. That was Gamescom. I'm telling y'all.
Oh yeah. But it was still about Jeff Keighley. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was the
Xbox.
Jeff Keighley. Yeah.
That was during this shit. I'm saying.
Yeah. It was
The same
during.
time.
It was during. Yeah, but Jeff Keighley had a Game Fest, and then you're right. Xbox, they also had the little Euro game. What is it?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the name of the event, but I forgot to share. I gotta share these damn screenshots of these size differences because I'm definitely talking about this shit through the day. Like, this is just unheard of when it comes to the amount of space that these games are taking up.
Whoa, who that lady right
needs
there?
to fix this.
Huh? Yeah, Square Enix needs to fix it, bro. They definitely do. It's no if
they don't
What?
If not, I'm just gonna
the
rush,
fact
rush
that they
to the
refuse
DLC and
to
get
use
it out
the
busted.
compression technique for Final Fantasy and it's 90 gigs. Like, that's on them. That's an L on their part. You can't sit up here and have a game come out right before Ratchet that's more. Ratchet is a full-on PS5 game, not a PS5 version. It's a full-on PS5 game, and it's like almost 70% less space taken up than your fucking game. Doesn't make any fucking sense.
And you know what's sad about that, Jay? You know what's sad about that? They compressed it twice. The first time when they compressed it was coming around 40 gigabytes. Then they did it a second time and it was
motherfuckers
they
really
dropped it
out
down
this
to 33.
bitch playing Ratchet and Clank, and I'm jealous as shit. This dude named Krusty14813 is playing it on YouTube. Marche is also playing it. Godspeed210 is playing it. And then Todd18 is also playing it.
Yo, I can't wait, man. I only got
man. So do you know that Insomniac's doing a special gameplay stream for Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern time on Twitch TV.
Yeah.
Oh, bitch.
Yeah, you told us yesterday.
No. Oh, I told you in the chat. Yeah. What the fuck is going on here? I don't know what the fuck that's all about. I'm about to fucking say I'm like, what the fuck? You better download them fucking images. I played Returnal early this morning. I didn't find any glyphs. Sadly,
I guess you ain't gonna
I'm not
get
gonna
it
get
done
that plat before Ratchet and Clank. So,
you ain't gonna get it before Ratchet and Clank. That's what it seems like.
It's all right. We had a fun time with you, Returnal. You did a good job. You did a good job. I'm gonna get it though. Don't worry. I'm gonna get that platinum, bro. I'm so close. I'm gonna get it.
And you know what's funny, Jay? That's also less than Final Fantasy VII.
What do you say, Briggs?
It did a good job at kicking Kitsmu's ass. That's what it did.
Oh man,
Since we still got 15 minutes to go, it was this one part that I didn't watch. And we were right on watching it yesterday. And then the internet fucked up. So let me go see, because I was also trying to watch what led up to the last thing that killed him. So
last thing that killed him was his stupidity.
yeah, but besides that, hold on, let me see. Upload, blah, blah, blah. So this is the one where he deleted the game, right?
Wait, deleted the game?
Yes. At the end of the live stream, he got mad and he deleted the game. And then he then he fucking said, basically he said,
he says, I'm done with you.
I just want to catch what went down here. So he was shooting the little eyeball bat things. Okay. So he died. What was really weird is he died on the first level. I can just shoot a couple things because that's my focus. Shoot a couple things. Oh, he dropped down. That's what really killed him. Okay, I see what killed him now. He got killed because he dropped down and then there was a fucking, like a mid boss waiting for him, and he just tried to rush the boss. The boss has portal beams and ice and enhanced attacks, and he's just not gonna survive this shit. Also, Kid Smooth really is a dumbass. He keeps running around with a fucking pistol.
Yeah, because he's rushing through the game. He's rushing through the game.
Oh, there he is! There he is! That was it. That was the thing. Like, that's what happened. So, bro, okay, so I posted this on Twitter. So he started punching the PS5 controller, and because he cocks his hand back, he hits the Xbox, and he was like, "Bitch, you almost made me hurt my Xbox." He's talking to the PS5 controller about making him almost hurt his Xbox. Then he picks up the Xbox like a little baby and puts it on the other side so he can continue to shit on the game that just beat his ass.
Yo, I swear, this man is stupid as hell, bro.
I knew when he dropped down here he was gonna die, but I didn't know this was the last straw for him. I hope he knew there was a portal behind the boss. All he has to do is run to the portal and get the fuck out of that area. He doesn't have to beat the boss. Or beat that little mini boss. Look at this motherfucker, bro. Let me watch that shit again. Because it's so fucking relaxing just to see him punch a $70 controller that he is going to have to replace.
Wow, he
almost made me hurt my Xbox, and then he calls the controller a bitch. Like that right there, bro. I think I have that video saved. That shit is hilarious. Bro, I could watch this shit like 8. Oh shit. Again.
I hope he broke his Xbox. That's what I...
Yo, he pushed his Xbox.
Bro, he is just all levels of casual gamer, bro. Like, horrible, bro. He deletes the game because he just can't do it no more. Bro. Wow. So he didn't really, to be honest, if you think about the challenge, he died in the first area. He gave up in the first area. It doesn't matter that he beat the first or second boss. What defeated Kid Smooth
on stream, bro. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, what defeated Kid Smooth was the first area, which is the first area. That's what he quit about. He quit about dying in the first area. This dude, yeah, you're right, Jamar. He's a fucking clown, bro. Wow, bro.
Dude, I don't know how he beat Bloodborne. I do not know how he beat those games.
He cheated his way through that, bro. Bloodborne At least Bloodborne's enemy placement is predictable. You know where it's gonna be all the time, every time. Returnal is different for somebody like him. Returnal reminds me of the very last area on. Remember that game called The Witness? Remember? Yeah, that indie game. Like the last puzzle was a random puzzle, and I think like one of the only people that got that puzzle out the way was Mark Cerny, which because he's a fucking genius.
So Jay, if they do announce Sunset Overdrive Remastered today.
Oh, okay. So how much time we got? We got 9 minutes, right?
Huh?
We got 9 minutes. Let me
But I'm just saying, if
boy,
they do announce that, how in the hell is Insomniac doing it? You know?
I mean, they got a team. Like they got 2 teams. So when Ratchet is done, they probably have a sub. I think they got 3 teams, to be honest.
They got 3.5 teams, I think.
Oh,
3.5.
Sunset Overdrive is a no-brainer. It's easy. It's easy to do that.
Yeah,
it's not a big game. First of all, it's not gonna be a big game. And they're skilled enough to add all the techniques that they did with Spider-Man Remaster, as well as Ratchet and Clank. And I believe it's not going to be as difficult as most people think. They would not file the copyright this year if they weren't going to reveal it this year.
Because I technically know what games they're working on. I already know what games their studios are working on. It's kind of predictable. You guys can probably figure it out too.
Is it Foot? Are they working on a game called Foot?
It's called Foot number 2.
Good. Day 1.
Number 2.
Digital Deluxe.
And that's going to be 120 frames on the Xbox Series X. That's what it's going to be.
No, but yeah, let's have a nice discussion. Now, again, I told Truetti that we will have a major discussion on Sunset Overdrive for the Sunday show. But we will have a discussion right now for the next 8 minutes. And let me just tell y'all how possible it is. It's so possible, just like the next Last of Us. We know it's happening. They don't gotta say it's happening. It's happening.
Yo, Jay, did you read the super chat?
No, I didn't even know we had super chat.
Games for Eternity.
Oh shit. Wait, I should know we have a super chat because we got a fucking notification. There we go. 199 super chat. Y'all ready for Xbox to announce more to be announced? My boy Games for Eternity, shout out, bro. He purchased the PlayStation Legion shirt, and he got that shit. He's rocking a white PlayStation Legion shirt, so that shit looks fire, man. I'm gonna put the link in there just in case anybody else want to purchase a shirt from our store. We got new logos that I've created, but they have not been placed on the store yet. So I only want to have 8 logos at a time. So we do have newer logos. The old logo is Xbox, but I'm buying that. I want to buy an Xbox t-shirt. And it probably won't be delivered before Sunday, but I will try to see what I can do. Yeah, I'm actually going to buy that shit. I also want to buy... I'm probably going to buy a PSLOG shirt and another PlayStation Legion shirt today. So I'm about to do it up. I'm probably going to buy 3 shirts myself.
Dude, one thing I hope from today, though, is if Sony does show off, I hope they show off some of their indies and give them release dates. You know, like Sifu, for example. I hope we get a release date on...
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Stuff like Stray, Little Devil Inside, these games that we haven't heard about in a while. Like, I want to see release dates on these games.
Yeah, but Sunset Overdrive is new. I was gonna like get a wallpaper and shit, but nah. We gonna talk more about Sunset on Sunday. But what I will say about Sunset is Xbox fans are under the impression that Xbox owns the IP. They own the publishing rights of the original game, but the original game can be remastered just like any
easily.
Yeah,
and they don't need. But the thing is though, Jay, they think they need Sony needs Microsoft's consent. They don't.
Yes, that is the consensus among the Xbox community, is that Sony has to go to Microsoft to ask them to make a game that they already own. Not only do they own Sunset Overdrive, they own the people that made Sunset Overdrive. Everybody that worked on Sunset Overdrive, all the key pieces still work at Insomniac. That's why it's so possible that it's coming to PlayStation.
Yeah, and the thing is, the Insomniac owned the IP at that time. Microsoft didn't own the IP. Insomniac.
And I believe this was in the works for a long time. I'm just letting y'all know.
They tried to buy the IP, and Insomniac denied them every single time.
Because it didn't sell well.
This has been in the works for a long time, and I'm saying this just out of basic knowledge, because we got quotes from Insomniac and Sony. When Insomniac was acquired, there were statements made about Sunset Overdrive and what that meant by Insomniac and PlayStation officials, and nobody denied that it wasn't going to eventually happen. Nobody denied that it was impossible. A lot of the news reports of that day was like, hey, Sony buys Sunset Overdrive developer. Sony buys Spider-Man PS4 developer. Sony now owns Sunset Overdrive. Those were like some of the headlines of that day. If the person went to Xbox, if Insomniac went to Xbox to get Sunset Overdrive made because they did not want Sony to own that IP, they wanted their own IP, then that means that Xbox doesn't own the IP. They only put it on Xbox so that they could own their own IP, which they own and now are acquired by Sony, which reconfirmed that they now own that IP by publishing the IP rights a month ago. A month ago, in the month of May. This is the month of June. June is what? The month where we get game announcements, game reveals. Xbox fans don't want to see this, but why? You guys got Bethesda. It shouldn't matter. This is the one thing I wanted to say on the Sunday show, but I'm going to say it today. Scared. Why should it matter if Sunset comes to PlayStation when y'all got Bethesda? Y'all shouldn't even worry about it.
Because they're scared, because they, you know what Insomniac feels like, Jay? Insomniac feels like a publisher. And you want to know why I say that? Because they're producing games on a level of a publisher constantly. You see what I'm saying?
True.
And they're afraid of that. They're afraid of that.
But why? I know they're afraid of their ability, their amazing skills, and their ability to produce more games than the publishers they currently own. But why are they specifically afraid of Sunset Overdrive being on PlayStation?
Because guess what? It will make their Xbox One X look bad. Because if it goes to PlayStation, it will be in a better quality.
Because the thing is, that's a huge L to them, because it's like, oh, we're gonna have the chance to actually support this game while you guys didn't, and we PlayStation gamers will show that, and then they'll get an even bigger L.
Same I want people to also remember, Sunset Overdrive had a character creation, which will be greatly enhanced if it's coming to PS5. Not only that, the game will be 60 frames, possibly 120. It will have ray tracing. It will have all the bells and whistles that the Spider-Man remaster had. It will have all the new techniques that they've learned. Yes, I understand why you're afraid, because the game that you guys abandoned will look better. It will be on the proper system. And I told everybody this, they put the system on the wrong system. Now they have the ability to put it on the right system.
And I'm just saying that PlayStation's going after games that were on Xbox in the Xbox 360, Xbox One generation. I'll say that right now, because
it's a tit for tat. They did the same thing to PlayStation. Why not?
Yeah, there's another developer named Remedy. Alan Wake 2 is most likely a thing, and it could possibly have some exclusivity to PlayStation. It could.
Oh, starts in 30 seconds.
And just imagine if Alan Wake was exclusive to PlayStation. That would be huge. It would suck for the Xbox fan base, but it'd be huge for the PlayStation fan base.
The thing is, there are a lot of games that are hyped up, but when they come out, nobody buys. Sunset Overdrive was one of those games. Sunset Overdrive was a really amazing game, very hyped up by the community of Xbox fans, but they just didn't buy it.
That was one of their best games, and they didn't support it.
It makes no sense how they treated that fucking game. But I'm happy that we can help them make that game a reality, a success. Sell copies, get the sequel that Xbox fans claim they want. They did. Okay, guys. Well, it is 2 o'clock. It's time for the Summer Games Fest, and it's time for me to make some money at my job. So I will see you guys tomorrow to cover the Summer Games Fest and also give you guys a sneak peek of Ratchet and Clank on my channel. The main gameplay for Ratchet and Clank will be shown off Saturday during the PlayStation Legion Gamecast at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 o'clock.